All right, welcome back to Neon Abode, where we play all things survival. We are currently playing The Last Caretaker. We just finished growing our first human, and we are on the way to drop them off at some place called Exodus. But we gotta find it first. They said it was to the southeast, just to kind of show you there's our human in the pod there. They said it was to the southeast, but I didn't see it on the map, or I don't see it on the map. So my goal was to head towards the beacon to go pop that guy open, but I wanted to check this out because this was remember our starting dock, Sanctuary Dock 37. This looks like another kind of dock, so I wanted to go see what it is. So I'm just doing kind of a drive-by. I'm not actually going to stop here, but I want to do a drive-by, get its name, and then head over. And then once we figure out what this is, let me see, we might even swing by this one too, because I haven't seen, outside of the starting one, I haven't seen one of these before, and I haven't seen one of these before. And I haven't seen this that looks like some type of oil well before, but I've seen most of these other POIs in one form or another. So that's the goal right here. Looks like a lot of mines. I'm just running on electric right now. I don't have much diesel, but I'm not in a rush to get anywhere, so run out, just take a quick look. Got lots of cargo containers. So this is definitely muncher paradise. I kind of wish I had like a scope. Oh, remember that guy? That ball right there is like a assault robot. Gotta be careful with him. Kind of hang a left here. Oh, here we go. Sniper rifle, and then a scope, optical sight. Okay. All right, it's coming down. It's coming down the path. Let me not fall over. Yeah, I guess not. Now, I did hit a mine before, but it didn't really kill my ship. So alright, this might take a while, so I will see you guys when we get there. You know what? Let's swing over here. It's not exactly in the path, but it's not that far off. But yeah, I'll still see you guys when we get to this one. All right, we are already at our kind of next destination. Then we're going to swing back around to that beacon, about 500 meters out. Let me actually turn the other one off because it's confusing me. Turn Lazarus off too, because we're not going to be back there for a minute. I need to upgrade my power on this ship, but I think for what I'm doing right now, it's perfectly fine. Like, I don't run out, though I did research the where is it at? Come on. What's going on with my keys? Oh, there we go. I did research the next level of engine, which is this one, the super booster. So we'll see how those do. All right, what did it say that this was? Wasn't paying attention. Almost hit a mine. It is called a habitat node. Interesting. You know, I might find some good memories and stuff in here. Oh, shark, eh? Oh, looks like they have some sharks hanging. You guys see that? Alright. There's more stuff out there, too. You can still see the Lazarus complex off in the distance. So this isn't that far. Alright, yeah. We've got stuff to do. Is that worth it with the shark around? Where's that shark? I'll skip it. I'll skip it. Alright, we'll see you guys. At the beacon here, coming up soon. Alright. We are on approach to what I believe should be the beacon. We're about 1 kilometer out. I think I am geared up and ready to go. I could use a little bit more flex ammo. I've got a battery on me, enough for an extra battery, and then I'm missing some alloy frames. Believe it or not, I am actually out of plastic again. I used a lot in just creating and running everything I needed to for getting the seed pods and the Lazarus racks up and ready. This thing looks like it's smoking. What's going on here? I hope it's okay. We got Baby Shark in the water. We got some flyers. Looks like this is station 32. Alright, let's go ahead and drop anchor here. I am going to, before I go on board, because that looks like a whole lot of fun, let me go and finish doing what I was doing. So, here's the plan, guys. Figure out where the where Exodus is, and I'm pretty sure that this is the station that we need to unlock to find it. So here's that extra. And you know, somebody told me I could put stuff on the ceiling, like the cables. So I said, let me see if I could put a battery on there. So what I did is I did that because I was going to put the battery here on this shelf, but I said, let me put it up here, see if that works. And I could put the other stuff, like the smaller batteries, under it, and it worked. So, I mean, it worked out, right? So, just kind of an FYI. You're going to stick them on the ceiling. So let me dump these guys in here. Hopefully I get that. I'm going to make some quick pistol flex ammo. Just because I still rely on it quite a bit. We'll do 5. See what we can do. Oh. Now these things, I feel like I remember, maybe I need to go back and look at the video. Those things used to blow up like pretty much right away, but now there's a delay, and it's been causing me to kind of waste ammo on them. But if you wait a little bit, they'll go away. You know. So watch, I'll just kind of clear everything. I'll just give it a second. Not sure why it does it like that, but just an FYI. Well, hopefully it doesn't grow back, but if it does. Ooh, here come a lot of them. Let me go over here. Get a better angle. it's all tangled up. Also, there were a couple people that reported that your ship can flip with the mooring cables. I haven't had that issue, knock on wood. I haven't had that issue yet, but, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to... I was making petrol from bio scraps earlier. That's why that cable was plugged in there. But I am going to do this. Can I do this? Yeah, perfect. Alright, I'll scrap all this stuff later. By the way, one of the things you can do is you can pick up these fenders, and that's rubber. Oh, look, they barricaded it. I knew I was coming. Respect, respect. All right. I'll come back and check all this stuff. I'd like to just clear this stuff out first, but let me go check on my ammo. You know, with these things, I like to just replace them now. Like, break them down, get the components, and replace them. Alright, what else? Let me check around. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, aggro stuff. Whoa. It's a lot of tires. But what I was saying is sometimes you aggro stuff from the outside, so I'm trying to avoid that. Oh. Hello there. Poor guys. Alright, let's see what this is going to take. 4 iron. So let's do that. Let's go get the iron if I don't have 4 in this box miraculously. No, it's 1 rubber. So let's go do that. I'll bring him with me. So I've noticed that when you dismantle these things, like, see, it only says 1 connector port, and we know it takes more than that to get these up and running, like take a turbine, among other things. And see, I didn't even get anything from that. So so out of all of that, I got 1 solar cell and 1 connector port because I know what I already had. So the higher what's the word the durability is, the more you get from it, if that makes sense. Hurry before they come. No, I can't shut it. Want to get crushed. Oh, I hope there's nothing on this elevator. Totally jinxed myself. Ah, delicious resources. Alright, let's go up. Oh, did I get full already? Oh no. No. I think the battery failed me this time because I think I used all the power. And I had nothing recharging it. Alright. I was like 95% confident that I was not going to die from that fall. But only 95. Where am I? Damn, slugs are out. They're here, they're here. Wait, I'm kind of lost. Okay, there it is. Alright, yep, I gotta do power. I thought I was gonna be able to get away with it. But I didn't realize that elevator takes so much power. So I think cyclone should be enough. Learn from my mistakes, people. Learn from my mistakes. Uh-oh. Alright, so... going back in time because I crashed. When I got up there, I realized I was going to need another one of these anyways. So just went a little bit back in time. I still have my copper. Let me grab a little more iron. Drop this off too. What is that one? Wisdom and leadership. Alright. New game plan. 2 turbines. And I have iron and plastic. Was this before or after the battery? Yeah, after. Okay. Let's see here. Let's build this. Uh-oh. You build them too close, they to each other. They overlap and won't work. Alright, so I crashed doing... Oh, shoot! Where the hell did he come from? Oh, there's more. You guys are a little early, aren't you? Alright, yeah, nope. Alright. I'll come back after this is done, because I don't like wasting ammo on those guys anymore. I just do the electricity. Alright. That is a lot more power than I thought I was going to need. Yeah, it's even flickering. What's taking so much power? It can't be just that elevator, right? Switch this back. This bad boy. Oh, come on. Do I really need that much power here? I'm gonna just power with my ship. This is getting annoying. It's close enough. Get back here. What are you doing? Alright, that should be enough. Alright. If that ain't enough. Yeah, I gotta see how much this is taking. Because normally, like some of the earlier ones were only like a few watts. Yeah, I mean, it's only taking 181. Let me just do this. These should be more than enough. This is just not putting anything out. I don't know. I'm confused. What are you guys doing? Let's try this one more time. That doesn't work. Is it just broken and I need to take a ladder or something? Alright, welcome back. So, we had another little mishap, and I am, just to show you, I got stuck on the elevator. I'm here at the top now, and I don't want to go back down, right, to show you this, but you would have seen it in the earlier video. So what ended up happening is, and I had to kind of look it up. I got stuck. I don't know why. I think it was because it might have been because there was stuff on the elevator. It might have been because I killed the big round robot on the elevator. It might have been because there were two angels flying around and their patrol was intersecting with the elevator. These were all things that I found online that may not have been true, like what would have affected it. But no matter how much power I brought to it, no matter what I did, I couldn't get the elevator to come back down to me. So I got to a certain point, it stopped, I jumped off, and then I tried everything I could to get it come back down to me. Well, fortunately, I had a save right as I got to the platform. And so what I did was I just reverted to that save and did everything over again. And then this time I killed the angels. There were two angels that were flying around. I lured the big armored ball. I have to figure out what that thing was called. Next time I mouse over one, I will. So I lured the big armor ball off of the platform. I killed it, and then I cleaned everything off of this platform. And then for power, I can't see my ship from here. It's pretty far down there. But for power, what I ended up doing was just connecting my ship, right? So I knew I wouldn't have to worry about, because I had 18,000 kilowatt hours on there. I knew I wouldn't have to worry about power, and the junction was close. So I am now here at the top, and the only thing I did is I came over here. There were a couple of bugs up here I had to kill, and I opened up this room, I saved, and here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and heal, and then I'm going to give it some power. I think in this case, I'm just going to drop it a battery. I don't think I brought... Yeah, I didn't bring anything with me. I did make a muncher, but I left it downstairs. So let's go ahead and just plug this in. Turn it on. If there's anything fancy over here. Doesn't look like it. So let's see. 167 watts. So I don't think there's any more elevators or anything like that I have to worry about. So I should... this time have power. So what happened is, like, see normally if you look at this, right, this battery will output what it's doing is outputting 167 watts. So in about 2.5 3 hours, right, it will be out. It'll be completely out. It's kind of ticking down slowly. But when you do stuff like activate an elevator, that takes way more power. So that's what happened downstairs. It actually sucked up all the power and then popped the can. But just for keeping like the lights on and stuff, it doesn't take that much power. All right. So I need to go upstairs. Is there a way I can drop all of this stuff down? I don't want to fall, but yeah, I'll worry about that later. There's a bunch of petrol over here. Nice. Alright, let's go. I don't have much power, but I'm hoping I can get through this pretty quick. This is open. So I am going to do this and this. And oh yeah, good. They have a lot of batteries down here. Alright, so let's do this. Charge it up. I think if I remember right, these give it about 25% each. Oh, nice. So these things, these little things I'm finding mean even more now. There's a door back here too. It's all right. That one pops. So where are we at? Yeah, 24.8, close enough to 25. What do I have? Yeah. Oh, that's my large battery. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is let's do it this way. So go to my Oni. I think my Oni has about the same, and if it does. If this brings it right around to 75. Yeah. So I just figured out how much the Oni has in there. Or the electric backpack, I should say. Which is about 500 watts. So it has about the same amount as a small battery. Right? And I did test it earlier when I was like almost out of energy on my main body, and I put it on, and it like filled me up halfway. All right, so the only thing I need left is another battery, which I should be able to make. Yeah, let's go ahead and make this one. I don't want to use... Oh, shoot. I guess that takes my energy to do it, so that probably wasn't a good idea, but I do have these. So I guess that's the pro of having it made. This was something I was talking about before. So when you make it in your... When you want to make one, you have to have the power to fill it up. Alright, so that power, if you make it locally, like on your body and you're away from your fabricator, that power gets taken from you. If you make it from a fabricator, it gets taken from your ship. So that's basically what happened. So I could have, instead of making the battery, just charged it up from myself. And I just learned that right now, so... So in this case, it probably wasn't worth it. But in other cases, like the one downstairs, where I would leave the battery there to kind of charge the thing, that makes sense. All right, let me just top it off. All right, now I got to go up and repair the array. I still like this pistol flex shotgun. It's still doing well. I think I brought the right resources. Yep. Iron copper plastic. So it's always using iron copper plastic. Fix this. Alright. Out of my... I think I've died... So I died once to a shark. I died once from power loss. And I died twice from falling off ladders. Yes, I am keeping track. So 50% of my deaths were because of ladders. There we go. We're, what, southeast, right? Yeah. There it is. Alright, so that is where we're going to be heading next. But I'm going to clear this place out. But before I do that, let me head back down. Let me see if I can head back downstairs. And I want to grab a couple of these. Better conserve my power. Let's see if I can... See if I can drop this straight down. I'll pick up a lot of this stuff, but the robots are totally worth, like, dropping down. What was that? Let's see if I can drop these down too. Alright. So here's one of the... so I shot him and I killed him right around here. And then here's one of the angels that I killed. This is all the stuff I threw out. I didn't know this till a little bit later. This actually says help, H-E-L-P. But I'd thrown stuff in with that, and it's all kind of messed up. These things. So here's my, here is my thingamajig. My muncher, aka recycler. Let me go heal real fast. Alright, and let me save now that I'm down. Alright, so like I said, pretty much going to just, there's the connection to my boat. Pretty much just going to clean this area up, clean it out as much as I can. And when I get back on, we're going to be going there. And you know what, if you look, it's kind of foggy right now, but I did notice that on my way up, it looks like a rocket launch platform. So I'm pretty sure that's the place that we're gonna be doing that. Don't die. Okay, there. All right, let's go. We cleaned that place up. I left a couple of big of those heavy boxes I didn't feel like lifting, but you can see based on what was there is nothing left. Few scraps here or there. Kind of looks like a boat over there. But yeah, there. That's where we're heading. I mean, it's pretty big even from here. So I think this is going to be a major adventure. We might need to do this in several parts. Let's go over to this one. Quite a few angels here. Yeah, the anti-armor weapons against the angels is works well. You just got to be careful of that big ball of doom they shoot at you. Yeah, so my guess is we're probably going to enter here, then kind of go up, and then go across. That rocket is how we get these guys to space. Because she did say that we have to send them off-world, because they can't live in this. I guess it's kind of like a gigantic toilet. Oh, there's the, now, you know, this is the first time I noticed that there's the rudder, so that should turn me back that way. It should turn me back, okay. See at the rear of the ship there? Gotta see. Alright. Now, I have been getting a lot of warnings from people. Is Baby Shark around? I've been getting a lot of warnings from people to not moor and to not moor both lines. So I might be cursing myself right now, but I haven't had a problem with that. So, and I prefer it just because it just makes getting on and off the ship a lot easier. But I hope I don't come to regret this statement. So let's do this. Yeah, because, I mean, I suck. I suck at jumping. Alright, so we've got in our inventory, I can actually go take this away. Oh, there's no fire damage. I don't know what I'm gonna need, but I am gonna bring batteries and our muncher for now. I'm not gonna bring any power till I know I need it where. I'm gonna just kind of explore the perimeter here. So that looks good. It is, let me just load up on energy. It is daytime, so that's also good. So, maybe I haven't been paying attention to, but I don't know what the M stands for. This is the second complex I've seen it on. Is it man? People? What is this? What did it say? No human detected. Oh, that's where I think we have to put our human there. But that'll unlock it, but I think we need power too. Hello? Oh, look at it's infested. Those are cool lights. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of performance issue here, similar to Lazarus, but it's not so bad. Alright, this looks okay. You know, I never noticed. I passed a lot of these beds up, and I never dismantled them. But, yeah, I'll have to remedy that. I'm actually okay here. Alright, so I am going to save. And I am going to save to slot 4. So that is going to be my... In case something happens, I can come back here and start over. Alright, so we need power. I don't know how much yet. But here's this. It does look like there is an elevator, but let's just do the initial test. Before I commit. Alright, anything here? Alright, that's me. Exodus power and the vessel. Okay, nothing. Nothing special. What are we drawing? 185. So we've got a little while. Let's go check that door. Alright, we have power. I think we need our little Humie to open it up. Alright, buddy. What should we call him? I don't know actually if it's a boy or a girl, but we'll call him Neo. Here you go, Neo. Your little pod. That worked. What happens if I pick it back up? Oh, I just have to, it's just like, I only have to do it once. So, should I put it away for safekeeping? Just gonna tuck them away, just in case. Would suck if those little slugs came out, or the blobs came out and ate them. Alright, here we go. Yep, see, look at that. Oh my. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get it started. The light on. Back! Back! Oh, actually, they're attracted to this one? Yeah, their behavior is weird. Sometimes they're attracted, sometimes they're not. How about this? Are you attracted to that? That didn't seem too useful. Jeez. Yeah, they want to eat me. Yeah, see, they're going after those lights. I was gonna say they don't really eat you unless you have a light on. Switch guns. Bullets. Right, another big elevator. I think it's only not up that far. So should I bring that thing with me? I don't want to bring it in here with all these things alive, though. I'm gonna have to clear them out. Yes, sir. Oh, poor guy. Away from me! Ugh. I don't have any bullets, huh? Nothing. They're like cockroaches. Just don't die. Is that it? Alright, let's do this. Because there is an elevator involved, we are going to set up power, get some more ammo. Nighttime creeps are probably going to come out. So it is going up slowly. Let's see if we need to add more later. How much ammo do I have now? 95 and... hopefully that gets me across the bridge. I'll come back for all of that stuff later. Oh. Let's see what's up here. Nothing that's on top? Nope. Oh. Just have to remember he's up there. Oh, nice of you to leave me some ammo. Alright, let's go across. I did charge my backpack, yes, okay. Oh shoot, I forgot to get the bigger one. Let me see. So this is, I'm using the Spark Cell, I think. Well, the Volt Plus. I guess the next one is the Mega Cell. I wonder if that holds a whole kilowatt. Oh, what's that? Oh shoot, I forgot the seed. That's all right. Let me clear this all out. But it's probably going to be another gate check. Oh, be brave. Oh yeah, because this is where the humans would like have exited. Yeah, let's clear first. Wait, is that a different one? And I wonder if these guys will back him up. Well, one way to find out. I don't have any grenades. He's a big one. Is he even... Hello? Oh, that's a different one. Oh, he's got beams. All right. He's shooting laser. Uh-oh. That's not good. Holy shoot. All right. I didn't expect that. And he's dropping little buddies. Oh, ouch. That hurt. So he takes a little bit to charge that up. Oh, he closes. Uh-oh, look at all those guys. Alright, I'm almost out of ammo. Oh, he's hurting. He's hurting. Yep, there we go. Alright. Alright, what is this guy called? He is called Dismantle. I didn't have a name. I can't carry him. Yeah, normally it gives their name right there, but like if I go over this, it says gas boiler part. Oh, this is 0013, whatever that means. So I think I need to go up, maybe. See if I can go down here. Alright. Saboteur reactor. Uh-oh. I know that sound. And I do not have any ammo for this. Is he downstairs? Oh yeah, there he is. That's one of those roly-polies. Yeah. Alright, so back to this. We need carbon dioxide input, fresh water input, and then electrical input. Oh, it takes gold, titanium, aluminum, polyurethane, so a bunch of stuff. Methane. I haven't seen methane before. And oxygen. So does methane and oxygen make... No. What's the symbol for methane? I don't know. I was thinking, does it make carbon dioxide? I don't know. I know we get carbon dioxide from the ship, but I don't know how we would transfer that over. What are these? These look like oh, oil. Alright. This is just a recon mission, by the way, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what's here, what do I need to do. So oil. Do I dare open one of these? It's tech scrap. Alright, so what is this? Oh, gas cables? Yep. Is something? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need... I need to figure out what that is over there. Definitely gonna need some ammo. Shoot, are they coming up that ramp? Alright, here we go. Alright. So, yeah, it looks like there's gonna be a bunch of stages. And we probably have to... Let's take a look. So we need oxygen, methane, electricity. Alright, so we don't have propellant, ground complete, payload. Oh, it looks like we can launch up to 3 at a time. Waiting for other states. 3 out of 6 is 50. So payload would be the children. I don't know how much power we're going to need. And the propellant, I'm guessing, is the oxygen and methane. Oh, here we go. 12,000 liters and 3,000 liters. Alright. You guys remember all that? Because I sure didn't. 12,000 oxygen, 3,000 methane, and who knows how much power that's going to take all to run. But I think this is going to be a major operation. We have to go and look and see what's on that side too. That's where we came from, yep. So my guess is I'm going to the place where I can drop the humans off. It said there's hatches and 3 spots available. And if we can only do, I mean, if we can do 3 per launch, is it even worth it sending this one person off? Like, wouldn't it make sense to get all 3s? Can we go inside? Authorized personnel. Well, I am not a person. I'm an artificial person. Oh, I can't go. All right. Yeah. See, you can. You see what I'm seeing? There's looks like 3 little pods, or places where those things go. So I could probably just drop them off. I could like drop, if I can get power to it, I can get that one dropped off. But I've got to figure out, I don't know where to get methane or how to make it. Oxygen, I've seen the cans. I think... Alright. So let's look in our skills. I think I saw an oxygen generator. Container. Here we go. Small oxygen generator. Sorry, that's wigging out. Let me move back some. Electric generator. Methane tank. Okay. But how do you make methane? Generates methane. Oh, okay. All right. So methane and oxygen using water. So I don't need to create an oxygen generator. I just need to use that reactor. And so that's going to generate methane, oxygen using water, and then the output is carbon. Oh, the input is carbon dioxide and electricity. So what outputs carbon dioxide besides... I think the generator does. If I remember right, on my ship, the small electric generator had an output. Or was it the petrol generator? But one of the generators had an output of carbon dioxide. The ship has an output of carbon dioxide. Alright, generates... Oh! So if we can find oil, we can create... yeah, so we need to kind of be here and work our way backwards to using things like the... You know, the electric generator, which uses petrol. If we can create... We can find a large amount of oil or something to generate oil. So what can we do right now? We can... I think we can repair that generator and fill up those tanks with, what was it, oxygen, and methane. And that's what we need here. And then we can start establishing power too as well. So I guess that's kind of step one. I still want to explore some more, but that's what we're gonna need to do quite a bit. Iron rubber figure. I'm gonna need to... What I'm probably gonna need to do is bring up power first and a muncher and scrap everything I can. Might need to bring up like the titanium, maybe even the gold, but everything else I should be able to scrap, maybe even the aluminum, yeah. And then get this repaired, figure out how much power that's going to take. The input was what again? Water? Oh shoot, no. Yeah, water and carbon dioxide. I don't know where I'm going to get that from. Where is the... Oxygen, 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 methane. Interesting. You know what I might want to bring too is a fabricator. because having to go like this is I'm gonna need to build like a full-on base, because having to go back and forth of the ship to get parts, like, oh, I gotta build this and now I gotta run back. So what I'll probably need to do is hook myself up so I don't die. Yeah, what I'm probably gonna need to do is get some power, some solar, some batteries, some windmills, a fabricator, and this, get some storage and bring some resources up so that I can just, this will be like, I'm just gonna leave the boat alone for a while. This will be my base, and I'll kind of kill and scrap and go as I need it from here. So I will probably need to do that in like offline, just so it's going to be boring for you guys to watch me going back and forth to the ship. I might need to supercut it, but what I'll probably do is I'll do some of that offline and get the base back, and then before this end of this episode, or at the end of this episode, you'll kind of see what I set up, just so, like, I don't want to leave you guys hanging, and we'll have the base up and running, and then next episode will be us working on getting all the production that we need to get done, so you guys can see what that looks like. Sound like a plan? I think so. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Just realized my my mic was not close to me. I had moved it. So long story short is I made this base in a box which has all the parts that I need to get my starter base going. And what I will do is, once I set this up, I actually found some power, some turbines, and some solar panels, and another building on that side. You can see it there right on my reticle, so I saw over there. So I'm going to check that out. If I can repair that power, I'll probably one of two options. I'll either I'll repair it and break it down and bring it and move it over here, or if I need power in that building for some reason, and I'm thinking I might need to, because that's what's going to power this little island so that I can do the launch or whatever, then I'll just connect that with what I build over here. Either way, I'm going to do that, because I don't really want to move. I want to keep everything I have right here to where I'm doing all of the production. You know what? It doesn't really matter, right? Like, it's just gonna be back. It's gonna be longer. I have to come over there. Yeah, I'm gonna build it here. Final decision. All right, so that box is in range, so I should be able to just start building the stuff. So I should be able to build 2 of these. Just start them. Let's go right here. Alright, it's close enough now, so we'll put this over here. I don't want to do this. That just gives me a better idea of like what the total solar power is. So that's 14, and then this is 13. So should be seeing 25 over here. Yep, there we go. All right, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get this up and running. Let me turn this off. I wanted to get this up and running, get a base here. I mean, it's got everything I need. I could scrap stuff. I won't really need to go to the boat, I don't think. As I explore the area, I saw plenty of plastic here. There's a couple of robots sitting around. I know I've got those 2 big rolly balls down here. And then whatever that is, I want to It's a robot over there, and then something blue. Might just be a grenade or something, but I'm gonna go check all this stuff out. But we'll do that next episode. So we've got a lot. We've got a whole episode worth of figuring out stuff to get done. I might also need to at some point kill all of these angels, but we shall see. All right, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you next time.